I can't say enough about student contracts. It's helped me out of several jams with students who have gone all the way to the Student Appeals Committee in order to challenge a grade that they had. I had the contract right there. The contract says I understand and can abide by these policies, and they sign it, and I even put at the bottom, if you can't abide by these policies, please come and talk to me and we can take care of any problems the first week of class. So all that's out in the open, and then you have that written documentation to back you up. If you're comfortable with this, some people like to involve the students in creating the behavior policy. Some people don't feel comfortable with this, but it's not that the students should be able to take over the class and make up the rules, but it shows students who are prone to acting uncivilly that there are students in here that don't appreciate the antics. They don't like the talking. And so it's a peer pressure element, actually. And then also on that page, then there are several other things listed in the bullet points getting students involved. Providing self-evaluation opportunities, constructive feedback, providing opportunities for students to learn the correct answers, and of course being available to help students outside of class. Now the next issue, student as consumer, the consumer model of higher education. How many of you have heard of that? And it wasn't even that long ago that our administrators at our college, they've stopped doing it, but administrators at our college would refer to our students as our consumers. And this just sets up just a horrible situation for incivilities, because the students feel that they are owed something. They paid, so they are owed something. They're owed a grade, they're owed a degree, they're owed to, they have a say in when the test should be held, or whatever it is. And if somebody feels that they're owed something, then when they don't get it, they get frustrated and uncivil behaviors occur. There are some things that you can do, and those are also listed on page 11, that can help, diminish that feeling that you need to give in to the consumer, okay? So you can thoughtfully and realistically set goals and expectations for the course and student evaluation, explain the reasoning behind your policies and expectations. Okay? If you make changes, provide explanations that relate to the subject rather than them pressuring you. Okay? Again, don't turn control of the course over to the students. And also that kind of sets up an adversarial type feeling in the classroom from the very beginning. A lot of good students are insulted by it. They can't even remember my name, let alone the list of do nots that I have used to have in my syllabus, because actually after going through all of this and all of the research, I have trimmed down my syllabus to really replace all of that, just about, with 2 words, mutual respect. And I have that. That's the bottom line in my class, mutual respect. I always say to them, I know you see me as just a teacher-atron up here, like this robotic type of, teacher, that I'm not a real person, but I say every single one of you has expertise, knowledge that you can impart to me. And if we have mutual respect for each other, we're going to have a great semester.